Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Hello, I'm Father Mark Wilkie here on the beautiful campus of St. John the Baptist in New Freedom, and looking forward to Pentecost this weekend, May 18th and 19th. Of course, we had a wonderful Mother's Day last week and a lot of good stuff going on as we continue in these beautiful days of May between the rainstorms, these beautiful days of May. Looking forward to Faith, Fun, and Fitness Day this week. We just completed, rather. And as you're watching this, we'll have just completed the ordination of deacons, 3 deacons for the Diocese of Harrisburg, men who are in seminary preparing for priesthood, but they receive the sacrament of holy orders to become a deacon on their path to priesthood, and that'll have just completed on Saturday morning. As you're watching this, we're recording here a moment in advance because I can't be in 2 places at once, so here we are. We continue to pray for our seminarians, those just ordained deacons, and those deacons, including Deacon Michael Prey, was with us the other week, and his classmates as they prepare for the ordination of the priesthood on Saturday, June the 1st. But a few things to cover before we get into June. First and foremost, a great word of thanks to those who contributed, made pledges and gifts to the diocesan annual campaign. We are at 50% as a parish here as we celebrate Pentecost. So thank you so much for meeting that challenge, that self-imposed challenge, but that opportunity that we began in Lent to be halfway there by the time we close out this Easter season with celebrating the descent of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost. So thanks so much. Of course, ask that all of us continue to remain faithful to those pledges. And if you haven't made a gift, it's 50% done, but 50% to go. So we've got a lot of opportunity there to continue forward. And I just want a word of thanks, but also a word of encouragement as we look ahead towards these summer months, towards the month of June. And of note, in June, of course, we have Pentecost this weekend. We have Trinity Sunday, which will fall this year on Memorial Day. And then, of course, the great feast of Corpus Christi, the feast of the Most Holy Eucharist, is that first weekend in June. Varies a little bit as it's dependent upon Easter, but that's where it falls this year. And we'll have a great outdoor procession, weather holding strong, right? A great outdoor procession after the 11 a.m. Mass on Sunday, June 2nd. On that day, of course, we also remember that we have an opportunity for flower memorials. So you can remember those who are living and deceased by using those envelopes in church and remembering as we decorate the sanctuary of the church, but also those stational altars. We'll make those 3 stops as we process together after the 11 a.m. Mass for the feast of Corpus Christi, the Most Holy Eucharist. That begins that weekend, the Feast of Corpus Christi, the beginning of June, 8 days of Eucharistic joy. And so for our diocese, a great opportunity, priesthood ordination, Saturday, June the 1st, the Feast of Corpus Christi, wonderful occasion, and so many events that you'll see on our website, our Facebook page, as we move forward, concluding on Saturday, June the 8th, with the memorial of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And there's a very special event we just got word this week about, confessions and a solemn outdoor Mass on the steps of the Pennsylvania State Capitol in Harrisburg that morning of Saturday, June the 8th, in honor of the Immaculate Heart, the most sacred heart of Mary. And just a wonderful opportunity. I hope that many of us will make the little pilgrimage, just the little pilgrimage up to Harrisburg, and enjoy that and participate in the various events, some events in the Hanover area, some various events throughout the region as we prepare for the National Eucharistic Congress in July in Indianapolis. And this is our little stop on the way there. And what a great opportunity. What a really special opportunity for us in the Diocese of Harrisburg and right here in our own neck of the woods. So a word of encouragement about our Adoration Chapel, a word of encouragement to be praying for our seminarians, our deacons, our priests and priests-to-be in these coming weeks, as well as for ourselves, that we would all grow closer to the Lord who always loves us and gives us himself so generously as food in that sacrament of the altar, the sacrament that calls us forward to love one another as Christ has loved us. Thank you so much for all of your prayers and all of your support throughout these days. We, of course, remember our graduates from high school and college just happening and on the way, and, of course, our little tykes in preschool and kindergarten as well as they get their certificates and diplomas. May God continue to guide them and keep them safe. Looking forward to celebrating Pentecost with you this weekend, the descent of the Holy Spirit, May 18th and 19th. Our Mass times are typical, 5 p.m. on Saturday, 7:39 and 11 a.m. on Sunday morning. Looking forward to seeing you. Thanks and God bless.
My one request, Lord, my only aim is that you'd